Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening. Thank you for joining us here live today again. It's a wonderful day. Don't mind me that I'm sweating. I usually have my morning runs in the morning, like I go for a race. So even when I shower, all the testosterone and endorphins in my body still take time to digest. But it's fine. It's a pleasure to be here live with you again today. My name is Joe Sehili. I'm a successful real estate professional with GTEX Holdings, one of the leading real estate developers in the world. Courtesy Dr. Stephen Akintayo. We help wealthy investors and even realtors make more money through real estate investments. Of course, we have properties in US, UK, UAE, and over 20 locations in Nigeria. So it is with joy and pleasure that I bring to you top international locations to invest in, especially for Nigerians in diaspora. Yes, so we've been doing this series for quite some time now, but I decided that in the month of April, I was going to restart the series and run it for 90 days stretch. But guess what? Yesterday, I couldn't do the next, which was the one I'm doing today. I was meant to do it yesterday, but I couldn't. Reason being, we had a fantastic inspection. In fact, it's not an inspection, it's a road and train trip. We took train from Lagos all the way to Ibadan train station. That's Obafemi Awolowo train station. And then we went to see our estate, which is close to the train station. By the way, the train station is Monia, while our property is along that Monia Iseyin road. So along the expressway of that road, that is where the property was yesterday. So, of course, going to Ibadan, one has to wake up early. I think I was up 3:30 a.m. and I had to prepare, gather all the team. Then we hit the road running as early as 5:30, 6 a.m. so as not to miss the train. And of course, on the way to the train, we have to sensitize our associates who are coming to see our property. So all those engagements didn't allow me to do the video for yesterday. But however, thank you for joining us live. We just make today day 5 of our top international properties to invest in. Okay, so that being said, we have a number of locations that I want to mention, and majority of them are in the US. Majority of them are in the US, which is Georgia, Texas, and Birmingham. Good. So today I'll be focusing on the property in Texas. I remember talking about the one in Georgia yesterday. I want to focus more on this one in Texas. So in Texas, Dr. Stephen Akintayo, which is our chairman, secured over 40 acres of landed property right there in Texas. We're in Texas. Katy, Houston, Texas to be precise. Katy, Houston, Texas to be precise. That was where he secured the deal. Good. So, for of course, the way real estate runs in the US is not the same way it's run in Nigeria here. There are a number of regulations, licenses, permits, endorsements that you need to put in place before you can go ahead with development. So, in line with that, currently we are not selling the landed properties. However, we are allowing investors invest what we call into real estate fractional schemes. So in the sense that you invest a certain amount of money and yearly you get dividends, right? For example, you invest, currently minimum one can even invest is $10,000, yeah, but you get return on investment of 8%. If you do higher, 10%. We have some perks attached to this investment, where if you do up to $200,000, you get an L1 visa that's to relocate with your family to the US. GTEX Holdings will process all that for you. If you can invest up to $200,000. Yes, it may not be you, it may be you, it may be someone you know, please let them know this opportunity is on the table. Now, when you invest, you get yearly dividends. You can only take your dividends in the space of 3 years. Yes, we like to bring everything to light right from the early start. And after 3 years, you will withdraw your dividend as well as your capital. If you do a 3 year tenure, if you do 5 years, after 3 years, you can withdraw your dividend and then still collect your yearly dividends. Then after 5 years, you take your capital. Now, you can also decide to do up to 10 years. We have specific timelines for each of these projects when it will be delivered, right? However, you can decide that you want to let your dividend to accrue as compound interest. So by this I mean, instead of collecting your dividends yearly or in 3 years or in 5 years, you allow it to roll over, right? And then you get dividend on the rollover too. So let me bring it to perspective, right? Good. Let me bring it to perspective. You withdraw, you invest $10,000. You are getting 10%. It means that the next year you are getting $1,000 fractional dividend. Okay. Well, before I explain this mathematics, most people usually say that your dividend is low. Is it now that the crypto market is booming? There will be Bitcoin halving in this month of April, and the price of Bitcoin will go up. I will now go and invest in this investment now. How about the forex market too? I'm very good at forex. I know how to predict. Yes, I make some losses, and then but I know how to manage my losses and still maximize returns in forex. I have a running business that when I put my money, I'm going to get a lot of return on investment, right? I'm going to get a lot of return on investment. But guess what? Each of these investments need you to have very good technical knowledge of financial analysis of the market, even in your business, and know that it is volatile and it's unpredictable. Now, another question people ask is, okay, fine. Let's say these other businesses are not certain, but real estate is more certain. In 10 years, you're going to get tangible returns when you do compound interest, or even when you even take on your dividends, and you know that your money is still there. How about your company? Now, okay, I understand that, but now my question is your company. What makes us want to trust you with our money? Yes, what makes investors? The question now is, what makes investors trust us with their money? Right? What makes investors trust us with their money? The last meeting we did with our chairman, that was last week Thursday, we had around 10 investors who, some said they are dropping $10,000 into the project, some said they are doing $30,000. A number of persons have done $50,000 once. So what makes people trust our company to invest such huge, at least this money is tangible, right? What makes, yes, I'm black. What makes investors trust us with their company to invest with us despite what is happening in the company, and then the preconceived, what they call it? The preconceived, I'm looking for the right English now. Perception, yes, the preconceived perception that people have about Nigerians. Why do people still trust you with so much money? So number one, our organization, GTEX Holdings, Todo bien, thank you. Our organization, we have been in business for the past 16 years with strong credibility. Our chairman, Dr. Stephen Akintayo, is a man of high level integrity. Our chairman is a man of high level integrity, Dr. Stephen Akintayo. He's been nominated on Forbes, he's been awarded by Forbes. Even on this project, when we started it, in less than a month or two, the US government, yes, the US government awarded him that a Nigerian indigene chose to invest in their country. All the certificates are there. You can check him out on social media, YouTube, Instagram. You will see He has been endorsed by the likes of Olusegun Obasanjo. This particular project has been prayed upon by one of the bishops of the Faith International Winners Chapel, right? As Bishop David Abioye. So as time goes on, I'll share some of those videos and information with you. I hope you understand. Thank you, Annalena. Thank you. So the credibility has been there. So most people, when they hear, oh, it's Dr. Stephen Akintayo, they don't think twice. They just invest because that credibility has been there. Of all real estate developers, this is where the credibility lies. Of all, thank you. Of all real estate developers, this is where the credibility lies. Number one, right? Hardly do you see real estate developers come live on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram to talk about real estate, like educate people on real estate. He's one of the few. Then number two, bueno. Thank you. So number two is, gracias. Number two is that he is one of the first pioneers of green and smart estates, right? And this property we acquired in the US is also a proposed green and smart estate, which leads me to the second point. For those who allow their interest to compound, at the time we are hitting the different timelines of the project, right? You can decide that your accrued compound interest can be converted for investment in the building projects right there in Katy, Houston, Texas. So the advantage you have now is you may use that to make 30% deposit and get the rest as mortgage, and you own a property with us. We are proposing most especially 4 and 5 bedroom townhouses and terrace duplexes. So it's going to be an exciting project, and I would love you to be part of it. That being said, more information, if you need more information on this project, more education, you want to have a meeting with our team, right? You even want to speak with our chairman, that's Dr. Stephen. Please, if you say you want to speak with my chairman, you must show proof that you have that money on ground. He doesn't like, of course, you know the kind of person he is. He's high level and he doesn't like to waste time. You must have the money on ground. I must know that yes, you have this to pay immediately. Then you can have a meeting with our chairman and invest. And I understand he's willing to do mentorship, real estate mentorship for those who like to grow their real estate business. Not even real estate, if you're into any business at all, there will be testimonies over and over about how he has helped them scale their businesses from zero to hero. So once again, thank you for joining me live. Anna Lena, I would like to meet you in person. At least let's chat. You can send me hi with the number in the description of this video, and then we get to know each other more. Thank you very much, and see you next time. Thank you for everyone that joined us live. Bye-bye.